Hi everyone, it is Monica here from TVandPopcorn.com, and I am here to give you my review on Scandal Season 4, Episode 19, I'm the Bill. Or is it I'm just a Bill? I had to look at my screen to make sure I had the name right. But let me tell you guys, I'm so upset. This episode prompted me to come on YouTube, do my video, and give this review. And I've been reviewing Scandal on my TVandPopcorn.com, but it's been all blog reviews and no video reviews. But this called for a video review. Why? Because my feelings are hurt that they killed off, or possibly killed off, Jake. Now listen, you guys, I personally love Jake. I was rooting for him. I was a huge fan of his. I am a anti-Fitz fan. I don't like Fitz at all. Like, there's so much about his character when I size it up to Jake's character. Jake is just a lot better. Now, this is if I had to pick someone for Olivia Pope to be with. This is if I had a choice. Now, just being a woman and being the type of woman that I am, I have been rooting for Olivia Pope to really just get together on her own, get herself together, find her a man who she can be with for good and who she can love, who is not married. You know, I was rooting for all of that. Either way, if I had to choose between Fitz and Jake, it would have been Jake, period, hands down. And so when season 4 started and they did this whole love triangle thing, I was 2 steps literally from not watching Scandal again, because it was so much drama between fans on who was better, who they wanted Olivia with. And I'm like, really? I mean, this sucks. I don't want to watch the show for this. So I can say about this previous episode and the past few episodes that I'm happy to actually see that there is some storyline other than Olivia's love life, even though she is now hooking up with this new boy toy. I don't even know his name. That shows you how much I care about him. But he killed my boy, or attempted to kill my boy. I'm still like, I'm on the fence. I'm hoping, I'm rooting that Jake is still alive. Let Jake still be alive. Like, that's really how I feel right now. So here's what I have going on, you guys. I want to tell you the 10 things that I liked about Jake and what I liked about Jake's character. So bear with me. I'm going to tell you my 10 things, and I'm looking at my screen right now to tell you my 10 things that I've written down. I also did a cool promotional picture for the 10 things that I really like about Jake. And these are the things I've noticed from the jump. These are also the things that I sized him up against Fitz with, and Fitz's personality. To me, Fitz acts girly to me. Like, and no offense, okay, you guys, but when a man, I like men who can be men. Like, he's always crying about something, and he just really doesn't let Liv breathe to me. Like, if she's gone, if she's doing things, and he's needy. I don't like that. Anyway, that's just me. I mean, that could be my personality. Some women like that. I'm not one of those women. I'm just saying. But here are the 10 things I liked about Jake that I peeped about him, you know, early on. Early on. Okay, here we go. Number 1. 10 things, you guys. Number 1. When he picks a side, he stays on it. Truth. When Jake makes up his mind that he's going to stand by someone, he does it no matter what. And he's been loyal to Liv, and I believe he's made that decision for Liv, even though he knows where Liv stands with him. Okay, so here's number 2. He brings out the best in Liv. So true. This guy will test Liv. He will stand up against some of the things that she says that he does not agree with. I love that about Jake. Like, he doesn't care. It's like, you know what? Right is right, and you're not right now. And I just want you to know you're not right. I love that about him. Real man. Real man. Okay. Number 3, he protects Liv, which he's tried his dangest to do. Ever since he found out what was really happening between her and the president, which he did not know, which I would like to note. Fitz didn't tell Jake who Liv was when he had Jake watching Liv. He really didn't know. So he learned things as time went on, but he has tried his hardest to protect her against a lot of different situations and issues, and even her father, aka Rowan, aka Command. Okay. Number 4, he doesn't allow a woman to string him along. Love that about Jake. That's when I really, really was like, you know what? I'm rooting for Jake. Jake is hardcore. When he told Liv, you know, hey, you don't want me. You just want me for sex. I'll be over here. Call me. You know, he wasn't like, oh, baby, you need me. You want to be with me. Why don't you leave him? He never named one time he gave Liv that speech. You should get over Fitz. Be with me. Even though, yeah, they came up with the whole stand in the sun thing, but that was Liv's thing. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't beg her to take that on. I love that about him. Okay. Number 5, he makes his own decisions, which he does. And that pretty much sums up 4 and up. Okay. My numbers here. But he does. He makes his own decisions. He doesn't allow anyone to run him, and he loves Liv. I believe he does. But he didn't allow the fact that he loves Liv to stand in the way of his decision making and in the way of what he has to do, which is awesome. Number 6, he speaks the truth no matter what, which I've already covered, including with Liv. And no matter how dirty it was, Jake has really put himself out there, and a lot of people know who he is and what he's capable of, especially, you know, those in that little inner circle. I really love that about him. Another thing it says I have here, number 7, he's humble and he knows his place. I've also already covered that. I love the fact that, you know, he may know that he's the best guy in some situations, but he allows people to make up their own mind. And that's really a humbled attribute that he has. I like that about him. I love that he's saying, you know what, make your own dang mind up. I'm not going to sit here and tell you who I am, you know, what I'm capable of. I love that. He knows his place, which means he's been knowing where he stands, including with Liv and the whole situation. So I really enjoyed that about him. Number 8, he doesn't beg for attention. Fitz, on the other hand, gosh, we're not even going to go there. I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to let that speak for itself. Number 9, he knows how to move on. And I like that about him as well. Fitz does not know how to move on. Every time Liv has tried to go about doing her own thing, he wanted to stay right there. He wanted to be in her face. He wanted to persuade her to stay with him. And that's so lame, in my opinion. But that was number 9. And number 10, he gets the job done. And clearly we've seen Jake throughout the season make moves and do things that a lot of people didn't want to do, but it needed to be done. And I really love that about Jake. So that sums up my 10 reasons why I like Jake. And like I said before, I'm hoping that Jake is still alive. I really am, because I feel like it would be just such a senseless death and such a waste of a character. I don't care if him and Liv ever stand in the sun again. I don't care about that. But seeing Jake off right, not with a knife in his stomach, being killed by one of Rowan's toys, who is now messing around with Olivia. And we're not even going to go there about Olivia, because yeah, I'm just going to stay off her love life. But let me say this, you guys. Let me go back to this episode, which was once again season 4, episode 19. I'm Just a Bill. Love the whole episode. Love the vice president. Love the fact that she was standing on her morals and that she wanted to pass a bill that made sense. I love the fact that Fitz got on board with that. Wow. See, you know what I'm saying? Giving credit where credit is due. He did get on board with that after the vice president checked him. And she made him aware that, hey, I want to put out something that I know we could pass, something that we could stand by, something that makes sense, something that won't waste America's time. Love that about the episode. You now see that Melly is running for senator, which is, where is this story going? Now, this is when it's really getting juicy, because we have Fitz now standing on Melly's side and by Melly's side, and she's going to be running for office, and that's the whole point. And she wants to become president, which we've established in earlier episodes. So I think this is going to be a really good story. I really love the way the show is focusing on everybody's jobs. Fitz being president, Melly doing what she does, the vice president, and Olivia back to fixing problems. Love that. I think the episode was really nice, really gripping, even though, yeah, they're still throwing in, stuff about Olivia's love life. But of course, the show is about her. But I'm hopefully she's getting over her hump. I don't know if she's going to run back to Fitz or not. I'm not rooting for it. I'm not a Fitz fan. I'm just saying. So here we go. I'm looking forward to next week just to see if Jake is still alive. And hopefully he is. That'll bless me. If he's really alive, I would be happy. That would be something I could blog about. I'm loving it. So I had to come and say my piece on that whole matter. I can't believe it. But if you want to read a lot of my reviews on Scandal, visit me at any time at www.TVandPopcorn.com and click on my little category there that says Scandal, and you'll be able to read all about the crazy stuff that I've said about Scandal over the past few episodes, and even discussing some previous seasons and all that good stuff. And if you love my review, please, please, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber. You rock, and whatever time of day it is, do enjoy the rest of your day. This is Monica Mize, and I am signing off.